We're going to talk about some good news that WSU fans got this morning with Skyler Thomas returning to the team after briefly entering the transfer portal. And Ryan, I want to ask you how his return impacts the WSU team, the defense, and specifically that secondary.
Well, it's no secret Skyler Thomas had a career year last year. I mean, leading the Pac-12 in interceptions. It's obvious that he's one of, if not our best secondary team member. But I'll be honest, one player is not going to fix the issues that we have on the secondary. It's no secret that our secondary has been struggling for these past couple of years, especially with I hate to say it, the UCLA game from this last season. One player isn't going to fix this mess.
And now, where you're right, that is true. One player's not going to fix it, but a player like Skyler Thomas is going to really help. If you look at that defense, there's not a lot of people coming back with his experience. You know, you have Jahad Woods in the middle, you have Willie Taylor on the D line, but after that, Skyler Thomas is one of the leaders, not only on that defense but on the team. The defense, the secondary, and specifically lost two of the big time starters, including Marcus Strong, that kind of lockdown corner. And if you look at that team high 4 interceptions, and the only other interception returning in the secondary was George Hicks. So that secondary is going to need all the help it can get, and Skyler Thomas is going to be a huge boost for them.
Sure, he could play that veteran role all he likes, and I'm sure he'll do a tremendous job at it. But it's like you said, we don't have that much help coming in. We have 5 players coming in who classify as secondary defensive players, one of which is a transfer. So only 4 real freshmen are coming into the WSU roster. All four of them are 3-star recruits. You look at the Pac-12, there have been over 10 recruits added across the conference at the receiver, tight end, or just a general athletic position. So the Pac-12 is getting better at the receiving end, and we're maintaining our same underperforming secondary talent. It's not a step in the right direction. We haven't had a 4-star secondary recruit since 2007.
Yeah, and I agree that we have those young guys coming in, and who better to mentor them and to teach them than Skyler Thomas. If you're looking at who else are they going to learn from? A guy who's been in in this defense, albeit a new coach, but has experience playing in this conference and playing in this team and playing in a scheme that probably isn't going to change that much. The secondary can be pretty set. And if you look at that roster, there's only 2 other safeties on the roster, one of which is Tyrese Ross, who's probably going to start opposite Skyler Thomas. So if he didn't come back, we'd be looking at somebody starting that had very little experience. So yes, he does not make a huge difference, but I think the difference that he makes specifically at that position is going to be big for this team.
Well, with the secondary that we have on this team, Cody,